Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, please start.
Okay, shall I start, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay. On behalf of Bharti Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, Abhijit Kadam Institute of Management and Social Sciences, Solapur, I warmly welcome today's guest speaker, Honorable Dr. Sudhakar Bhoite, sir, our respected director, Dr. S.B. Sawant, sir, the convener of the Faculty Development Program, Dr. Rahul Manjre, sir, along with all my faculty colleagues and participants. And it's my privilege to introduce our distinguished key speaker, Honorable Dr. Sudhakar Bhoite, sir. Dr. Bhoite, sir, is the Dean and Associate Professor at School of Computer Science and Applications, Cyber, Kolhapur. He has more than 30 years of experience in teaching, research, and academic work. He has guided over 950 MCA projects, 150 MBA projects, and several MPhil and PhD students, making a remarkable contribution to higher education and research. He has also published more than 50 research papers, written 5 books, and successfully completed both in minor and major UGC research projects. Dr. Boitesar's research work has been widely recognized with more than 53,000 followers on ResearchGate, both nationally and internationally. He has received several prestigious awards, including the National Award of Excellence as one of the best teacher of India in 2016, the National Iconic Personality Award in 2019, and the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2020. He has also served as an editorial board member and editor-in-chief of international research journals. Beyond the academics, Dr. Bhoite sir is a career mentor, social reformer, and ICT educator who has delivered free career guidance sessions to undergraduate students for 20 years, inspiring many to pursue higher education in IT and management. So we are truly honored to have him with us today. Let us warmly welcome Dr. Sudhakar Bhoite, sir. I would like to invite our esteemed keynote speaker, Dr. Bhoite, sir, to share his valuable insight on the topic of integrating AI in curriculum design. Bhoite, sir?
Hello. Yeah. Could you see my screen?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
It is visible, no? Okay, okay.
Sir, I think
First, this. Yeah.
yes.
Am
Now
I
it is
audible,
visible.
no?
Yes,
Am I
audible.
audible, no? Battery. Yeah. Very evening, all of you. Respected of organizing this FDP program. I'm very much happy you being invited me for this prestigious FDP program as a resource person. So first of all, I'm thankful to all of this team of organizers. Coming to the topic of discussion, today's discussion, all the delegates, a very good evening. Our topic of discussion is AI and using AI in curriculum development. Using AI in curriculum design and development. So before we go to directly how AI assists us, the teacher, the community, teaching community, as well as the learners for making the learning easy, making the learning impactful, all these things we are going to discuss one by one. Prior to that one, let me highlight quote here few things which are as per the National Education Policy 2020. It has been mentioned there that learn, unlearn, and relearn. That is what is the NEP 2020 policy says. Because day by day here, things are changing rapidly. Technology is changing rapidly. New opportunities are made available, as well as new challenges are there in front of the academic fraternity, or you can say academia. For example, technological advances, scientific developments, the rise of big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these things may cause unskilled jobs may be taken over by machines. Let me quote an example stated by Mr. Stephen Hawking. I hope all of you are aware of, we all are aware of Stephen Hawking. He was you can say, one of the topmost scientists of 21st century. What the Stephen Hawking has quoted is that no longer the days are there that the machines will start ruling the human beings. That was his quotings. And now, in recent years, we are witnessing that day by day, machines are becoming more and more intelligent, and they are covering various aspects of the things, whatever the human beings are carrying out. So there is a threat, you can say undeclared threat, that many of the people are likely to lose their jobs, employability. And this is day by day becoming true. But the thing is that whenever there is a threat, there are opportunities also. So what is required is that there is a need for skilled workforce with that of ability of multidisciplinary abilities across the sciences, social sciences, and humanities. And that is increasing in greater demand. So what is in short is required is that we are supposed to upskill ourselves. We have to learn new things. We have to adapt the new technological changes. We have to adapt the we have to adapt as per the new challenges in front of us. We have to learn, upskill all of us, including teachers as well as student community. First of all, teachers, we are supposed to upgrade ourselves by learning all these new things. And we have to, yes, of course, we have to render all these things in terms of, you can say, curriculum, in terms of assessment, in terms of feedback, in terms of evaluation, in terms of learning what is required continuously. So there is a quickly changing of employment landscape and at the global ecosystem. It is becoming increasingly critical that children are not learn, but more importantly, learn how to learn. That is what is expected. So, such as the rise of big data, as just now mentioned, with that of machine learning and artificial intelligence, this is what is going to impact. In brief, maybe the previous resource persons or speakers might have made it clear that is what is intelligence. It's an ability to achieve goals. That is what is mentioned in the definition. Modern factory robots is flexible, accurate, and consistent but not intelligent. So in brief, AI is a branch of science and technology that is devoted to the creation of machines. These machines are nothing but computer system, robots, all together, and they are capable of learning on their own. They are capable of thinking as intelligently as human beings. And this is what we call it as artificial intelligence. These are few things like automation, robotics, virtual assistants, software, self-driving cars. These are the examples. So ultimately, what is AI? Artificial intelligence. It's a simulation of human intelligence processes by a computer system having the characteristics of human behavior, such as understanding, reasoning, learning, solving problems, and effective communication. In brief, machines, or you can say robots, replicating the behavior of an human being. That is what is artificial intelligence. Coming to applications, there are variety of applications of AI in daily life too. Healthcare is one of the major sector right now where a lot of, you can say, applications are, AI-based applications are used. And that has become now reality, that with the help of intelligent machines, many times we call them as robots, they are making, or you can say carrying out the operations. Depending upon whatever the information and the instructions given to them, they are behaving like human doctors. Agriculture sector, retailing industry, productivity in work, personal life, all these are a few examples where right now AI has become a hot cake. How do AI system work? The basic funda or conceptual thing is that all these AI systems are analyzing data, whatever the data is given to them, and learning from patterns of behavior. You know that this is the era of big data. This is the era of, you can say, cloud computing. This is the era of machines working on their own. And how they are working? They are being programmed in such a way that they are replicating the human behavior. These programs are nothing but the algorithms, advanced algorithm. Many times these algorithms are used for analyzing the situation, or in a layman's language, studying the situation, understanding the situation, and diagnosing the reasons or the status of the situation, and then accordingly making decisions depending upon pre-programmed to those machines. So machines are behaving like human beings. More and more data is given, and they are analyzing by generating more and more patterns. There is an inbuilt system available. Using that one, they are generating patterns, and by learning these patterns, they are making decisions, and performing tasks. They are not just making decisions, but they are also carrying out tasks. So, in a broader term, artificial intelligence, it is a clubbing of, or it is a blend of intelligent machines, machines which can behave like human beings, machines which behave like we people, machines like behave like doctors in case of treatment, treating the patients. Machines are behaving like teachers in case of delivering the contents or sessions. Machines are behaving like examiner in case of evaluating the students' performances. Machines are behaving like understanding problem. Machines are behaving to understand problem and to know what is, or to diagnose what is the problem actually, or reasoning in layman's term. So these are being built up with deep learning. So the broader term is called as artificial intelligence. The second layer is actually built up with that of machine learning. That is learning with that of general patterns from data. Data generates patterns. And for that one, again, algorithms are used here. Then comes neural networks, which is related to deep learning. Neural network is related to unstructured data. Whatever we are talking about patterns where structured data is used, maybe in the form of a relational form, maybe in the form of some other object-oriented form, whereas in case of neural networks, unstructured data, for example, images, text, audios, videos, snapshots. So this is what is generally comes under unstructured data. So understanding from these, the concept used here is a deep learning concept. And then coming to next thing, that is LLM, large language models. So what is this one? This is like understanding natural language, learning to understand the natural language, or NLP, natural language processing, which are in terms of referred as large language models for understanding text and inferring out of it. The AI is often visualized in layers, whatever we discuss in this slide. AI is a broad term, but generally it deals with intelligent machines. The next layer is called as machine learning. What is machine learning? It is a subfield of AI that specifically focuses on pattern recognition in data. Data is in large volume. Everyday data gets generated. Lots of data gets generated. Already it is there. Past data is there, as well as everyday things happens. Event takes place. Activities happens. Processes takes place, and data gets generated. And this data is stored on machines. Now, what does this data say to us? What it means? What it indicates? How it behaves? To understand that one, we need to make use of a machine learning technique. For example, you can imagine Once you recognize a pattern, you can apply that pattern to new observations. That means, say for example, we are walking on a roadside. For example, as a human being, we are walking on the road. And suppose some vehicle is coming from opposite side. Naturally, what happens? We understand on our own because human beings are being naturally having natural intelligence. So our brain have to go left side of the road because some danger is coming, some threat is coming towards us. So immediately we change the, you can say, side and go to the left side of the road because something is coming opposite to us. It may hit us. We understand that it may be, we may met with an accident. And this is nothing but observing, learning, and making an action. This happens with human beings naturally. Whereas nowadays, these machines are also analyzing data. Of course, whatever data is provided to these machines, and then using the algorithms, patterns are generated. These machines try to understand these patterns, behavior of these patterns, and in case if any new observation is observed, they learn on their own. So that is nothing but it tries to understand the essence of the idea. Coming to deep learning, it's the next level of, you can say, AI. It is in the field within the ML that is focused on unstructured data. See, earlier we used to deal with only numeric as well as textual data. The days are gone now. Now data is generated in variety of form and structures. Data comes in binary form, data comes in object form, data comes in an image form, data comes in a video form, data comes in a multimedia form. There comes the concept of deep learning. It relies on artificial neural networks, a method that is inspired due to Almighty or God's grace. We are been having natural intelligence. So we do understand the things on our own. No need to teach anybody that what should do next. So like that one, the scientists are trying to make the machines which understands on their own like a human being. Large language model. These are called as LLMs. Basically, these deals with text information, textual data. Textual data means what? The data which comes in the form of string of characters. And you know that a lot of documents are generated, a lot of documents are already there, a lot of data is stored in the form of text. When there is huge amount of textual data, what it says, and if you want to go insights of the data and understand it, large language models are being used. Going little bit back in 1990,
Sir, your voice is not clear. Hello.
which was the robot hello.
Hello. Sir, you are not audible
Is
clearly.
it clear now?
Hello.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Hello, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we were discussing about AKIMSS, that is a modified National Institute of Standards and Database. So what it includes is that it is a large database with data of handwritten disease, that is processing systems. So this has been includes, or this database, AKIMSS database contains 60,000 training images and 10,000 testing images. Set of images that was there, which was created in 1994. Just we are reviewing, taking a review of what has been happened earlier. Way back in 1996, a supercomputer which was developed, and this is related to chess competition between Gary Kasparov and a supercomputer. Again, it is an example of AI and robotics. Then comes Roomba in 2002. It's an iRobot company introduced the first Roomba model, and less than 3 years later, this iRobot was selling 1 million units a year. Coming to next thing, that is need of transformers. That is, attention is all you need to understand data. For example, images here, which has been shown here, like street. What is that one? Street, animal, like that. Coming to the latest happenings, that is 2023. And all these names, I hope that you are aware of, like Netflix, Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, ChatGPT, Instagram, Threads. This is in fact the statistics. Road to 100 million users by various platforms. All these are the platforms which are backed by AI. And these are the developments in last, you can say, 18 years. That is what its data says. What has been planned for future? For future, for example, in 2033, they are planning to have a first kind of AI robotics company bringing a general purpose humanoid to life. So that is what is the future plan. And then coming to 2060, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. Machines learn to do new tasks without specific training. Right now, whatever we are discussing is that we are giving training to them. We are giving them inbuilt algorithms. Using these algorithms, these machines are working. But in future, a kind of machines will be there which are having a technology on their own. They are self-capable. They will be self-capable of doing the new tasks on their own without training. Coming to classification example, predicting music genre. This is a classical example. What if some images are given to the machines? Could the machine will find out in which class that particular image belongs? And then coming to neural networks. So images are given as input, or textual matter is given as input, and it will identify. So the crux of the matter is that massive training data is supplied to these machines. Massive training data is supplied. And using this massive data, a machine has to find out what is it, what it indicates, how it behaves, what is the ultimate conclusion or inference. Coming to our topic of discussion, that is how AI can be used in education, maybe in the form of delivering the content, maybe in the form of giving training, maybe in the form of evaluation, maybe in the form of lesson planning, maybe in the form of feedback, maybe in the form of coming to result processing. So the vision of India, India's education vision for Viksit Bharat 2047, it caters to creating an inclusive, what is it indicates? Inclusive, that is high quality education system for skill development and life abilities. See, nowadays we are talking about skills or skill development. We are talking about making or supporting the people to build up life abilities. That is what is the first, you can say, aspect considered in vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. India has 1.5 million schools, or more than that. More than that, 8.5 million primary and secondary teachers, and more than 260 million enrollments into these schools or schooling system every year. So it's a very large, voluminous challenge. Coming to higher education, more than 40 million students enroll in more than 1,000 universities and 42,000 colleges annually. This is what is the data says actually. This is not my figures. However, the Indian education system is characterized by fixed curriculum and education delivery models. we are using or applying static testing concepts, and this creates a lot of gap between education and the work skills. So whatever has been delivered and what skills a student has to have, there is a gap. So using the advent of AI, however, has the things are changing. It is helping the system move away from standardized to personalized, making it relevant and effective for the present. So whatever currently has been happening, industry, institution, gap is there. So it indicates that AI will help to change this situation and the gap between, or it will help us, all of us, to bridge the gap between industry and institutions. It focuses on high value activities for teachers. Coming to the counterpart of teachers, the most immediate impact of AI is teaching, and which has been streamlining administrative tasks. Today's teachers are more involved in so many other activities like administrative tasks. Of course, they are supposed to do teaching also, but other than teaching, they are involved or been asked to perform administrative work also. Here, AI tools for we all Indian teachers, which will automate repetitive tasks. It will perform on its own. For example, grading assignments, which is a hectic task in every college and every schools. Tracking the attendance, again, you can say very hectic task. Maintaining student records, and this will allow them more time to engage with students. So all these activities like repetitive tasks are automated, which will be carried out on by machine, you can say. Grading of assignments will be carried out. Tracking of attendance is done by the AI tools or machines, you can say. Maintenance of the student records is done so that a teacher can focus on, or teacher will have more time to engage with students and improve lesson delivery. So today's teachers are more involved, or you can say busy with all these tasks rather than delivering of knowledge. Coming to lesson planning and curriculum design, it is also going dramatic changes, or you can say radical shift is happening in this area also. More and more teachers are utilizing AI to design lesson plans, or increasing number of people are adapting AI, using AI for lesson planning. These tools are tailored to specific curriculum standards or student needs. That means what? Depending upon the standards, educational standards, or depending upon the need of the students, this can be customized. Considering an example, an Indian edutech company They have developed solutions for learners which gets self-generated quizzes. That means the tools generate on its own quizzes and tests during the lessons based on deep understanding of students' areas of struggle. This is of more concerns with that of teachers. Students, we know that there are slow learners, quick learners, or medium learners. So depending upon where does the students get struggled, the lessons can be planned, quizzes can be get developed depending upon the level of students, whether he or she is a quick learner or a slow learner. It also suggests additional options such as supplementary reading material other than whatever regular reading material or normal resources are there. Other than that one, additional supplementary reading resources are made available in real time transition. Coming to level of personalization, it allows teachers to view dashboards. This is something new of specific development areas, and this focus on each individual student. So considering students at an individual level also, the lessons or focus on individual students can be, is possible. It equips teachers with better real-time intelligence and teaching aids. It is expected to have more innovation in this particular aspect. Coming to next aspect, that is bridging differential learning paths. What is it exactly? Learning paths, and with that of differential learning paths. AI can be used in multilingual education. Difficulties. We know that our students are having a fear about language, or they are facing the language barriers. AI helps to overcome these type of difficulties. Coming to development of voice-based learning models, and that too in local languages, and that is increasing day by day. So what is AI will help is that it makes us available with such models which are voice-based, audible, and these are available in local languages or regional languages. And demand for this type of, you can say, models are increasing day by day. Other side of the coin, teachers, starting with that of school level to that of secondary, higher secondary, and that of UG to that of PG level, they are more and more tilting towards these type of voice-based learning models which are available in local languages. More and more companies are continuously working on or working to enrich data sets in various languages, any language, maybe for example Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, or any other Indian languages. And this has been increasingly becoming more and more used to. So ultimately, what is happening with or what is the impact of this type of voice-based learning models? Students, and whatever the language barrier they were facing, or whatever the gaps were there, these gaps are been, you can say, breached, as these models offer less. And the impact of these language models is that, or voice-based learning models is that, has been made available in local languages. Students are learning new languages effectively. So you can say that it's a dramatic change. Coming to learners which are having access to Gen AI. Gen AI is again another type of AI, generative AI. So these Gen AI tools, which can help to adapt a dialectal differences, enabling more inclusive education, which was not earlier possible without that sort. Coming to tools like Duolingo for autism, they are using AI to develop personalized lesson plans, and which provides immediate feedback. It helps in designing engaging learning activities, which was not taking place earlier. Coming to special needs education with AI, it is capability, that means AI's capability to create, AI is capable, or AI has a capability to create customized content which aligns with their abilities, is turning out to be a game changer. That means as per the learning abilities, AI can manage. Coming to Care, an innovation by ISTI under the Department of Science and Technology. Government of India is an assistive technology learning platform which uses different virtual reality scenarios, which looks like a real one, but it's virtual, based on applied behavior analysis. And this helps to assist learners with autism. So at a national level, there are some initiatives, policy level initiatives, to include AI or AI inclusion. Government of India's new education policy, that is NEP 2020, focuses on integration of AI, that is AI curriculum, at all educational levels, and it is aiming to equip students with skills like digital literacy, coding, computational thinking. CBSE has also introduced AI as a subject for students in 9th to that of 12th standards. They have partnered with that of IBM, which is a MNC, a very, very popular name in the IT field, IBM. and they are launching a skill build program. This program includes orientation sessions on generative AI. They are collaborating with Intel. That is, CBSE has also developed an AI facilitator handbook. That means the focus of school-based boards, higher school-based boards, as well as UG and PG, they are taking a lot of policy level initiatives, national level, state level, for inclusion of AI. This provides educators with that of comprehensive training materials, real life examples with that of real life examples. In this coming year, 25-26 sessions, including introduction to robotics and AI in curriculum. Now, AI and generative AI features prominently in curriculum of India's top business schools, including the AKIMSS and ISB. Coming to next thing, adaptive learning. Here, in recent years, we have witnessed various, you can say, revolutions, like a revolution in the communication field. That is introduction of, you can say, mobile technology, revolution in the computer field, that is networking and internet. And due to these revolutions, now the world has become like a small city. World has came closer. And day by day, the barrier of distance is been getting removed. It is disappearing. So what is required now is that adaptive learning. What AI says, or what AI indicates to us, is that it has a big impact on education delivery. AI has a very, very deep impact on education delivery, that is rendering of education. It is continuously looking to use more and more AI. That means adapting more and more AI for analyzing student performance, coming to tailored learning experiences, and wherever there is a need to improve, in specific areas there is need to improve. And that is what we are witnessing, that more and more AI being used. AI, generative AI, these are analyzing learning patterns. Also helps in understanding strength and weaknesses in the form of using intelligent and interactive platforms. And this leads to adaptive systems. These systems are capable of adjusting with that of difficulty levels dynamically on their own. They adjust with the levels of difficulty dynamically, and which ensures students remain engaged So you can keep your students continuously engaged without feeling overwhelmed or overdose. Teachers can create diverse content types. For example, videos, infographics, that is including videos, infographics. You can create quizzes, and this helps to cater different learning styles. Coming to generative AI. Generative AI, for example, GPT indicates generative pre-trained transformer. GPT stands for generative pre-trained transformer. Here, generative means next word prediction or doing some prediction based upon given word. Pre-trained, that is already trained, which is also called as LLM. These are large language models. So these are being pre-trained, well-trained, well in advance models. They can handle massive amounts of textual data, maybe using resources like internal resources and external resources like internet and other sources of information. And the T indicates, that is, G stands for generative, P for pre-trained, T for transformer. Basically, this is based upon the neural network architecture, which was been introduced in 2017. So there is a rise of generative AI in higher education. What is it? For example, what is the impact of generative AI on higher education? So ChatGPT, use of ChatGPT on higher education is profound and multifaceted. That is, it is reshaping how educators should teach, how student has to learn, how academic institutions has to operate. And there are several key areas where generative AI or Gen AI has made a very significant contribution. Coming to personalized learning experiences, generative AI or Gen AI, it enables more personalized and adaptive learning. For the students, it helps in analyzing individual learning patterns, because person to person learning patterns differs. By analyzing individual preferences, group to group or person to person preferences of learning again differs, and so do the performances. So it tries to match with personalized and adaptive learning. All these AI-driven platforms can be tailored, customized content, suggest various resources depending upon the requirement of the learner, and adjust the difficulty levels. And that too in real-time situation, very quickly. So this helps meet students at their level, depending upon the level of learning level of the student. And this helps in understanding and retention. Coming to next, that is enhanced accessibility of information. Here is helping in synthesizing, summarizing vast or large amount of information. It makes easier for students to access and understand complex topics. So students can
Sir,
use AI.
slides are not visible.
Not visible. See,
No, sir.
just a second.
Sir, visible, sir. Why sudden boom in AI systems? That is what I can see.
The background was a little bit, you can say dark. That's why it was not visible. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I have to skip those slides then. Okay, anyhow. So why there is a boom in AI systems? Why suddenly everybody is talking about AI, data science, or machine learning and all these things? What is the reason behind it? The reason is that there is a significant improvement in computing power and data storage capabilities. All of us, we are aware that nowadays the buzzwords are like big data analytics, cloud computing, data science, data mining, decision making, decision support systems, executive information systems, decision support systems, DSS, and many more expert systems. So what it indicates is that we are moving towards more and more AI. We are relying on AI. We are using AI. We are using AI systems. On the counterpart, the power up, you can say, the processor is doubling after every 1.5 years. This is what is scientific finding. The data gets doubled after every 18 months. For example, if suppose you are having 1 lakh records, after 1.5 year or 18 months, it has been found out, people have made a research that data gets doubled after every 18 months. Whereas our system remains same, the infrastructure remains same, the computational power remains same. But now, due to the inclusion of AI, these systems are becoming more and more powerful, having more computational power. Today's systems are capable of storing, handling, maintaining, controlling, securing large amount of data. Just now, as I mentioned, the growth of internet. A few years back, the picture was different, and now the reality is different. Network or internet, which is nothing but network of networks, is day by day or every day becoming more and more complex, because every day more and more devices are getting added to the network. So do number of users are getting added to the network, and it is becoming a more and more gigantic, or you can say complex network. Parallelly, data is getting generated as more and more devices are being added to the network. More and more users are being using or joining the network. The reality is that we are living in the, or you can say we are now, we are living in the, you can say, world of network. We are a part of network now. I don't think that any person who is not been getting connected with this network. The person who has a connecting device like a mobile phone or a laptop or an iPad or any computing device, they are now the components of this huge network. We call it as the internet. So we are living in the era of internet. So whether you accept it or you don't accept it, you are a part of now network. You may not be a computer literate, but you are a part of network in the form of social networks, social media. They are using, other than these social networks, other digital technologies, and they are becoming a part of this network. Ultimately, what I'm trying to convey is that vast amount of data is getting generated every day, every moment, every second. And where does this data goes? This data goes to network only. These are being saved somewhere on some servers. If you are sending an email, it is stored on an email server. If you are sending a message on the social media servers, WhatsApp has its own server, Snapchat has its own server, other social networks, they are having their servers, multiple servers. So data is getting generated, data is getting stored, data is getting exchanged, and the volume of data is increasing day by day. So how do we can understand this one? How do one can study this one? How do one can analyze? And for that one here, AI has been used in an increasing, you can say, that means the volume in which the AI is being used for analyzing data is increasing day by day. Because AI is built up with more and more highly trained AI models. Just now, as I mentioned, advances in AI research, that is nothing but deep learning, natural language processes. It's an ability of AI to understand and interpret human language. That is in short NLP. Then what are the technical application areas of AI? If you're talking about scientifically, image processing, huge amount of image processing is happening every day, especially in the commercial area. Because when we are, you can say, viewing some web portals, what we are doing is that we are viewing the images of, say, products, images of things, images of clothing material, images of any kind of products available on these e-commerce sites. So we are viewing, and then we are selecting, and then we are putting the orders. Everything is happening automatically. Next day, whenever you are opening your, you can say, any website, or you visit a website, you will come to know that whatever you have visited yesterday, on the parallel line, so many other products been, you can say, shown on your website, whatever you have viewed, maybe last week or yesterday or day before yesterday. How this is happening? Behind this one, AI is there. They are trying to understand the buying behavior of the people. What are the likings and dislikings of the viewer? They are trying to understand, or there are areas where on its own they are doing sentiment analysis, processing of videos, understanding speech, that is speech recognition, and not the less Internet of Things, again related to cloud computing. What are the major areas or fields of AI? Basically, the major or core area of AI is machine learning. Nowadays, machines are called as agents, software as agents. So how do these machines are improving on their own perception, gaining knowledge, thinking, actions based on experience of data? So altogether, this comes under machine learning. Then what is robotics? It is putting AI into practice using machines that perceive and interact with the physical world. It behaves like a, or it replicates human behavior. Understanding images and videos. How does it differ from that of expert system? Expert system is a kind of system which imitates or replicates as a human being, and it makes a decision like a human being, which is we call it as a expert system. Coming to use of Gen AI and how it or what type of data it processes. So there are a variety of areas where generative AI is used. Marketing, because marketing is whole thing based upon content, content development, content retention, content accessing. If it comes to sales, many times emails are being used. Support to client or customer, chatting, emailing, all these type of agents, or you can say AI-based tools are used. And of course, including general writing also, correspondence, documentation, taking a note, and so many other things. So all this is related to textual matter, textual things, where lot of generative AI is used. Many times we see that on its own it generates automated generated emails and it sends to customers. It makes advertisement depending upon whatever it has been instructed. So not only this one, now you can use these AI tools which generate code in the sense program, a source code. To solve a problem, a code is written by an application developer or software engineer. Whereas these tools are capable of generating code as per the instruction given to these tools. So it can write its own program as like a human coder. Documentation of code is also can be done. It converts text to SQL. Of course, all these are algorithmic based tools. It builds web applications. No need to write code, no need to write JavaScript or any other script. Make use of, you can say, website development, whatever coding languages are there. You can use Gen AI tools, and you can just give what is required to you. It will develop an app for you. Coming to the area of images, it generates images and lot of, you can say, social networks, various types of, you can say, videos or contents we find that which are not the real one, but they are generated by AI or using AI tools, generative AI tools. Dealing with consumer requirement, handling the consumer requirement. Yes. Yes, please. Coming to media advertising. AI been used in media for advertising, promotional activities, campaigning, reaching the people, or accessing the people using advertising. And so do for designing. Whatever the recent movies are there, a lot of VFX, UIX, all these technologies are used. These are being supported with AI. Speech recognition. You might have heard about Alexa. Are you aware of? Yes, please. So it is a tool used to synthesize voice. Yes. Anybody was responding? And coming to video, generating video, editing video, these are being done using AI tools. And not only that one, earlier we used to have 2D models, and now we are having 3D and different types of scenes. So all these are things related to modeling in a different way, in a different angle. Other areas like gaming. Gaming is one of the area where you can say lot of, you can say millions of people are using gaming apps. They are playing games. They are using these apps which are being used to engage people and sell the things. Music, audio, biology and chemistry. Now, what are the areas where Gen AI is being largely used? Retail industry, generating customer service automation, helps to sales and product recommendations, and on its own, it can provide 24/7 customer support related to retail industry. Coming to healthcare, it helps in diagnostic support. Diagnostic support in the sense diagnosing the problem or the health issue, the reason, and the exact diagnosis, symptoms checking and trial, clinical trial matching. A major sector like finance and banking, majority of the customer services are being automated using generative AI tools. Banking and finance is one of the major sector, major as well as important sector, where a lot of frauds are happening nowadays. So these frauds can be controlled, detecting the frauds, and the security can be improved using AI tools. Market analysis. This finance and banking industry, they are interested in what is happening in the market. What is the trend going on? So they are being continuously involved in analyzing the market trends so that they can make secure investment, make investment related policy decisions, make investment in a secure return on investment area. Coming to education, most of the time it is used for administrative automation. As earlier we have discussed about content development, lesson planning, personalized suggestions, customize designing the plans as per the level of the learner, feedback system, evaluation, developing language learning models and practices. And then coming to supply chain management, where inventory management and queries. Inventory is, you can say, the investment of every organization. So they do follow various types of models so that there will be minimum investment with that of maximum resources, and which could be affordable to depending upon the type of industry. Like UOQ models and many more types of models are being automated. Tracking the shipment or shipment related updates. And in case anything goes wrong, crisis management and contingency planning. Now, what is the AI in education? So the policies aim towards increasing accessibility. Accessibility to what? Learning resources, which can be accessed from anywhere at any time. Which can be accessed from anywhere and at any time. Just a second. Hello. Ah. Okay. 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 These things, personalized learning and all, adaptive learning, we have discussed. Coming to universal access, this is related to real-time text to speech, speech to text conversion. These type of tools are possible or available. Coming to from perspective of policymakers. The potential application of AI in education is education management and delivery, learning and assessment, and then empowering teachers and enhancing teaching and lifelong learning. Okay, this is something little bit different, intelligent tutoring system. So what it does is that it provides step-by-step tutorials. Hello.
थोड़ा थोड़ा करके लेके जाओ, वहाँ खड़ा करो, वहाँ से वहाँ रखोगे, वहाँ से उधर ही लेके जाना है, डायरेक्ट लेके जाओ उधर हमारे। हाँ डायरेक्ट।
So AI
All participants are hereby requested to mute your mic. Please mute your mic.
Bhoite sir, continue.
Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, unmute yourself. Bhoite sir, unmute yourself.
Bhoite sir, unmute yourself.
Sir, we are not audible.
Yes, just a minute. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it viewable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, just 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, lifelong learning companions, enabled continuous assessment, enabled record of lifelong learning achievements. All these things are AI based, but there are simultaneously, there are certain issues or concerns related to AI systems. Fairness. These systems, these tools are required to be designed to avoid bias, discrimination, and it is expected to ensure equal treatment for all individuals, irrespective of their race, gender, age, and other personal characteristics. So that is fairness. It is a ethical concern. Coming to transparency, it is expected to be transparent and explainable with clear documentation of how they make decisions and recommendations. And then very important, that is privacy. Respect the privacy of individuals and protect their personal data from unauthorized access or misuse. And the next one is accountability. Those who develop and deploy AI systems should be accountable for whatever happens. And the last one is safety. So these tools and technology is expected to ensure the safety and well-being of users and others who may be affected by their use. Thank you. If any questions are there, let me know. Hello.
Participants, Do you have any questions? Please ask.
If there are no questions, I'm very much thankful to the organizers of this APDP, especially the convener, Dr. Manjrekar sir, Dr. Sawan sir, and the team of institute, the organizers, for giving me an opportunity to share a few thoughts about AI in education and content design and development. So thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir, shall I go for key?
Yes, sir. Vote of thanks.
Okay. Good evening to everyone. It's my great pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for today's FTB session on integrating AI in curriculum design. I sincerely thank our esteemed resource person for sharing such thoughtful ideas and guidance on how artificial intelligence can be used to improve curriculum and teaching practices. My gratitude also goes to our respected director, sir, Dr. S.B. Sawant, sir, for their encouragement and support. I would also like to thank the convener of FDP program, Dr. Rahul Mandre, sir, the organizing committee, and my fellow colleagues for their hard work behind the scenes in making this program success. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the participants for their active involvement, which made the session more engaging. With this, we conclude today's session. Thank you once again.
All participants are hereby requested to switch on your camera, so we will have one photograph. All participants are requested to switch on your cameras, please. Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
once again.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Continue. Next.
Thank you so much, sir.
त्यांनी चालू केलं माझं
इथं 8 वाजता